Welcome to this first overview lecture in this course, Mastering Generative AI, GenAI. So in this section, we will talk about four things as you see here. What is generative AI? What is the role of GenAI engineer? An example of GenAI, and how to become a GenAI engineer. And that should give you a good overview of generative AI. So let's take a look at what is generative AI. So what do you think is generative AI? Any thoughts? Looking at the images, what do you think generative AI is all about? Right. So GenAI refers to a category of artificial intelligence system. So this is a specialization of AI systems that are designed to create new original content based on the data that they have been trained on. Unlike traditional AI, which often focuses on classification and prediction tasks, GenAI refers to or aims to producing novel outputs such as text, images, music, or even entire virtual environment. Now, what are the key points that define GenAI? Let's take a look at as we go forward now. So, the core functionality is the creation of content. Now, in that, GenAI models generate new data instances that resemble the training data. And what are the things that can include? It can include writing articles, composing music, creating artwork, and much more. And imagination is the limit here. As the time progresses, the capabilities of GenAI engines will keep increasing. This list will keep increasing. Now, the second thing it does is these models learn from a large data set to understand the underlying patterns and structures like human beings. And it allows them to produce coherent and contextually relevant content. So they learn and create content. What are the types of Gen AI models, generative AI models? There are three types. One is broadly three types. One is GANs, generative adversarial networks, and we will take a look at each of these in a lot more detail in another section following overview. So hold your horses. The second is variational autoencoders, VAEs, and third one is a transformer model. So that's a small introduction to the type of Gen AI models. Then let's look at the applications. What do these models do? They are used in text generation, in chatbots, virtual assistants, content creation tools to generate human-like text, right? And they also are used in image creation. They can create realistic images or modify existing ones. They are used in art, entertainment, or even deep fake technology that can uh, fake you and me. And the famous leaders already, there's enough talk about deep fake technology. Also, they can compose new music or generate human-like speech. So music and audio is another application. And finally, generating new video content and enhancing existing videos is another application of the Gen AI models. So what are the plus and minuses, advantages and challenges of these Gen AI models? First, in terms of automation advantages, they can automate the creation of the content, saving time and resources. So, like they can automatically create the content. They are able to generate content tailored to the individual preferences and needs. You ask what you want personally, and they are able to generate that. And they enable new forms of creative expression and product development. So these are the advantages of Gen AI models. Now, what are the challenges or ethical considerations? Now, generative models can perpetuate biases present in their training data because their entire output is dependent on what they have been trained, like human beings for that matter. The ability to create realistic fake content raises concerns about misinformation and authenticity. And there are questions about the ownership and the right of content generated by AI. So these are advantages and challenges of Gen AI models. So generative AI represents a powerful and versatile tool in the AI landscape, capable of producing a wide range of creative and practical outputs. As the technology evolves, advances, it will continue to open new possibilities and applications across various fields, while also necessitating careful consideration of ethical and societal implications. So what do we do next? So having looked at in very short brief what is AI, we will now look at what is the role of generative AI engineer in the next lecture. So thank you so much for watching this first overview one lecture in this course, Master in Generative AI. I hope you're beginning to learn new things, beginning to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer your questions. And do download the PDF file to take a look at anything that is of specific interest to you.